Hey y'all, how are you guys doing? I'm doing pretty damn good today. So what's going on with me? I just called about the internet. I am getting it upgraded. So instead of it being a 1.2 or so upload speed, I think it's megabytes per second. Someone correct me on what Mbps means, but I'm pretty sure that's what the deal is. Anyway, I'm upgrading that to 6. Twitch can really handle up to about 3 to 3.5 and actually have any benefit. Beyond that, it's just making sure that the game runs without stuttering. So by upgrading to 6, which is, you know, the next increment over 3 that I can get, I should have no problems. Shopkeep got a fairly nice update, but I want to do Brutal Doom first because we're practically done with that game. And I'll make sure we do Shopkeep for sure. I want to get all these things in, but we're going to see how it goes as well. So, what does that mean for y'all? Well, that means a better bitrate. Basically, 3 times better visual quality from here on out. Well, after this stream is done. They're coming over tomorrow to look at the box. I'm not sure why they need to do that. Literally, it's just a setting they need to check at the place. But apparently not. Tomorrow, new video coming out, Yandere Sim. Spoilers. I'm pretty proud of this one. More so the full stream than the highlight. The full stream, it's one of those rare occasions where I feel like everything that came out of my mouth was just golden. If I do say so myself. I think I can be that, full of myself, can I? Hey, V, how are you doing? So that's a good feeling. That's a very good feeling. So, I would recommend that you watch not only the thing, but also the highlight. Or not just the highlight, but also the full stream. I guess it's not really a stream, but, you know, there's really not another way of me doing it, because, I can't stream it anymore. And I'm going to give it a while before I stream it again. So, if there are problems with this stream, please let me know. But I will also be, hopefully, not ever having problems with my internet again. If I'm paying, like, 70-something bucks a month, I ought to not have any problems, but anyway. Let's see. Wednesday, June the 8th. At what time? 15:34. 15:44. 15:44. So we're on one of the last maps, and Hell followed. It's E4M7, which means that it is the 7th mission. So that means that we should only have 1 level left after this one. Do I have a capture region going? Good. Sometimes it doesn't do it. We're very low on ammo. So we're just gonna have to be kind of careful about how we're using our ammo for the next little bit. Hopefully not have problems. Because we're using a shotgun, we should one-shot everything that I actually aim at correctly. A bunch of people have recommended other Doom mods. Hopefully there are other... Oh, fuck off. After, this, hopefully there won't be another one that's just like... I'm hoping that they're levels more than anything else, because if they're not levels, then I'm probably not going to do it. Just straight up, because I don't want to have to replay these levels again. Someone's using a chainsaw right outside your window. They were kind of fucking with stuff the other day, but hopefully they're not going to be doing that today. Am I supposed to have been able to get that? I feel like I am.
Stay alert, Green.
I can talk to him, so... You need a blue key to open this door. Alright, I'm not sure how I'd know that that was the blue key door, but whatever. I gotta say, M4 is an awful fucking series of maps. This is the Brutal Doom mod, so it's a lot more gore than regular. So it's a little bit more blood. Hey, Trainer Alexia, how are you doing? I do gotta say that last stream I did, we basically lost to the fact that the power went out halfway in. The weird thing was that it also affected the Rust stream that was before it, so it shouldn't have, but it did. And I'm not sure what that's about, but for whatever reason now, that's not a thing. So, that's okay, though, because the Rust stream really wasn't that very good, and, honestly, as soon as I stopped playing, someone came and raided the base. Rust is just kind of like that, and I don't know. Well, I'm also streaming, so hopefully that helps some satanic. Have I checked for your message? I sent you keys that last, test them when you... Okay, I will check my email after this. Someone sent me an email about a game that wanted me to play. But I didn't see a key in it. Was that you or is that someone else? I didn't really understand what the game was that they wanted me to play. It's so very dark in this game. I mean, it's Doom, I get that, but, like, kind of expected that just to be a thing that Doom, like, 3 did and onwards, but... Yeah, McDonald's 2 was doing well, but... I don't know. We'll come back to it at some point, I'm sure, but... Also just kind of not feeling playing Rust right now. Rust is a huge commitment in time and energy, and... I don't know as if it's worth it. There are times where I feel like it is, but... Are these buttons? I don't really have the extra ammo to spare just to shoot randomly so I can see where the fuck I'm going. I can kinda see. But I don't see any doors. I don't know as if you guys did. Okay. I do have the mini-map available to me. So I have the red door openable. So why don't I just go to a place that I know has a red door and go from there. I did pick up that map first thing. You can press Q to kick. It doesn't do a whole lot of damage. Oh, check my Twitch email address. I will. I forgot that exists, to be honest. It was a little bit much to be using that, but really I don't have range on them with this shotgun, so... I'm getting here. I'm really low in health and I really can't do that. Okay, let's get this action going on. Well, that didn't help. I was more wanting to see if I could find something. More than, anything else. I don't know if that's, like, the most effective way of dealing with that situation, but, like, you know, it feels good. My computer should be good enough to stream Ark. If my computer's not good enough to stream Ark, then Ark is just horribly optimized, because this is a pretty decent computer. I may get a phone call at some point, and if I do, I kind of do need to take it, and I'm sorry about that, but, Okay, that at least gives me red vision. There was a death in the family, and it's quite far out. There's not an extra hotel room, so they'd rather just have a phone conversation with me rather than having me come and deal with it. Well, thank you, Licorice. But I don't want to cause extra like issues for them because I'd have to stay at their place. So it's just better for everyone involved that I don't go. But if they call me, I'd like to be there for them to pick up that phone call. So when they call, I will have to stop for a second. I'm sorry. I just kind of need to. And I hope you guys understand. It's okay. It really is. It sucks, but like you know, he wasn't doing too well, so. Let's get off of the sad topics, because I'm okay, but I don't want to bring you guys down because of it. Anyway, how are you guys doing today? I'm having a pretty good day, all things considered. This game is really not a game that allows me to actually talk. Feel a little bit foggy-headed today, as usual. Should probably just get proper ADD meds, but it's such a hassle. The problem with getting, like, any sort of, like, meds like that is they basically think that you're trying to sell them to college kids. And, like, I legit just need ADD meds. It's why I kind of get off topic every now and then. And it's kind of bad for everyone involved. Like, it's not as good of a stream. I can't pay attention. I spend twice as much time trying to get to the point. And if I drank less coffee and caffeine and stuff, I'd probably be doing better as well, but who the hell knows when that'll happen. So you want to? Oh, do I want to hear a basketball joke? I thought you were asking me to tell you a basketball joke, and I was like, I don't know any. I wasn't aware there were like very many basketball jokes to be had aside from, I don't know, insert bad team here. But yeah, sure. Because I don't know any basketball jokes, I will take a basketball joke if you happen to have one. That is just a stick. Can you not? So, that would be nice. I've been trying to take better care of myself today because I realized that I have an intense caffeine addiction that I should probably deal with. But instead, I'm just going to eat salads and stuff like that. I don't know. Why? I'm gonna wait for the punchline to repeat that one back for people on After Hours, just in case if it's something weird. Where am I going? Should probably check the minimap. There's a lot of map I haven't discovered over this direction, so let's try going this way. Hey, Fusion Blank. Okay, there you go. It's like such a dad joke, too. Why was the coach mad at LeBron for going to Hawaii? Because he was traveling. That is, like, very dad joke tier. Gotta be... What? Good. I was standing here to avoid damage, and I don't think that helped me any. I think I'm so far away that some of the bullets don't hit them. And I have to hit him with, like, a majority of the bullets in order to actually kill him. I did find out about this game recently. I should talk about it because I don't think I'll ever be able to stream it. It's kind of your humdrum out of the, just drink more coffee. Like, I drink drink more water instead of coffee. I drink mostly water, honestly. Aside from water, it's pretty much just, yeah. It's like coffee or tea. I rarely drink anything outside of water just because it's a good way of keeping my throat in good shape. You can fuck up your throat if you don't drink up enough water, and it has the side effect of giving you a little bit of energy. This is Brutal Doom. It's a lot more blood than you're normally used to, plus some just modernization stuff, like moving around and stuff like that. Anyway, this game exists, and I want to talk about it here because I feel like it's the right demographic for it. The people who enjoy this would probably like this game. It's called Death Goat, and it's not a game I can stream. It's kind of a humdrum, top-down shooter, but what's really cool about it is that the soundtrack for it is pretty much just metal. I was listening to the soundtrack, and I did find one, like, fairly electronica piece. Maybe it's a subgenre of metal I'm not aware of. It's mostly black metal. So that's good. I don't know the subgenres of black metal well enough to be able to tell you what kind, but the music's pretty good. There's a lot of, what's the most viewers I've had on a stream? Couple thousand. This is just Brutal Doom, which is not a particularly popular thing. Yes. I'm getting a call. Hold on. Hello?
But your eligibility expires shortly.
Suck my dick. Anyway. Not the phone call I was looking to pick up. But yeah, Death Goat looks pretty good, but it's like all like actual songs and actual bands and stuff, which means that all of it is like copyrighted. So I couldn't post it on YouTube if I ever stream it. Which is unfortunate, because, I mean, that's really the best part, is the music, right? I feel like I need coffee in order to do the YouTube and streaming thing, because if you don't have energy, like, you're just boring to watch. I'm really not a fan of, flesh consumed. It's, I gotta say, a fairly awful one. That guy just shot his own guy in the back. Let me get the song list from, Death Goat. I think you can, I mean, it's a Steam game, it's like $5, but, I just need stuff with a shit ton of caffeine. Like, I really should drink, like, espresso and stuff like that, but, I don't know. I drink my coffee black because, I don't know. I don't mind it. It uses up less resources in the apartment, which means we have more money, which is nice. And also, like, I don't know. The coffee we buy is, good enough. It's not the best, but it's good enough to be had black. I Grow game. What is this? A cannabis game for Windows PC. Okay, well, I'm not looking at that right now. But Death Goat. It is a $2.99 game with, some DLC soundtracks. It's like $3. I don't want to play the video. But, let's see. Soundtrack. Who all is here? There's some metalcore in there. Buried between the buried and me, Byzantine, Holy Grail, God Forbid, Bloodshot Dawn, I Legion, Tyrant of Death, the Raven of Altharchy, Deathlim, Warforged, Conqueror. I don't know how to pronounce that, so I'm going to go with L'Oreal. Vanisher, Immortal Guardian, which is amazing. Aegeon, Brutal, Cardiff Shivs. I don't know how to pronounce some of these guys, but the point is that this is fucking cool. Like, actually legit good bands. Just, I would recommend just buying the soundtrack, because the game itself doesn't look very good, but it makes me happy. You know? And so I was listening to it in the car today. There's some real shit in there, honestly. But intermixed, as long as you you skip out on the metalcore, like, you got some good sounding shit from the little bit I listened to. You can get the soundtrack on, like, like YouTube if you don't want to spend money like everyone else. But, figured I should at least listen to it. It's not like the music actually affects the gameplay any, but it's very much a love song. Death Goat is the name of my Megadeth cover band. That is, that's a name, man. But like I said, it's one of those sad things where it's like, yeah, that is the music for the game, but YouTube doesn't know that, Twitch doesn't know that, and I don't want to get banned over it. So, but it doesn't look good enough to really, like, justify doing the workaround for it either. He's pretty good. He's got a machine gun. I'm going to Texas from the 16th to the 22nd. Any ideas on what I've never heard of that place. Are you sure that's a real place in Texas? Where the fuck is Gandano, Texas? Like, what are major cities nearby it? I could help you out if you tell me that much. Jesus. Oh, I need to get the key. Okay, so let's try and not fuck it up this time and maybe save. So here's what I think I'm gonna do.
Hey, Sarge, found some ammo back there. Here, have some.
Apparently need Corpus Christi in Houston. Corpus Christi is a good time. May not be the best time of year to be near the coast. I've been to Corpus Christi. I like it. It's a... Oh, God. Corpus Christi is a nice time if you just want to, like, have some good island fun. But Houston is just kind of shit. Not because of, like, the people or anything, but just because it's a horribly designed city. Like, the traffic is just shit. I think anyone from Houston will agree with me on that. I think it's one of the worst worst places for traffic. This guy's just going to work. And we'll just... Where's the grenade? That's what I'm looking for. Island fun sounds erotic. It can sound any way you want it to, man. There we go. There's a grenade. I think G is also a grenade. So, I don't know how far... good island fun. It's just like, it's really much... If I'm thinking of the right place, it's just sort of a touristy sort of town. So... You just kind of go out onto the beach and you kind of hang out. Thank you, Jen. Jen is now hosting me. It's Mental Jen on Twitch. So the people who just joined us already know that, but I'm just saying for the sake of people on After Hours, she's good. You should watch her. You should watch all the people on Vinesauce, especially right now, her, because She just hosted me. I'm gonna do this situation. I have no idea what she was just streaming, but this is probably fairly different. Okay, so it looks like we lost our friends. I was calling the AT&T guy. I just couldn't understand it. I'm not sure exactly what was going on, but thanks for the advice, by the way. She was streaming Shadows of Mordor. How is that? Alright, before I think I go down there, I'm gonna save real quick. Because, this is pretty awful. A lot of murdering. As brutal as this. I might have to look into that, then. Alright. You just keep shooting until... I think I got it. It's hard to tell sometimes if you actually killed something or not, because there's so much blood. I have a feeling that I'm gonna get mauled. No? It has a lot of weird mechanics. Okay, so that just brought us around to here. Okay. Wasn't sure what I was gonna meet, so I figured I'd play it safe. I could jump and cheat through that, but... that looks like a trap. Oh, looks like I got a couple people. Just throw a couple more grenades, just to clear this out perfectly. Okay, yeah, there was a Kako demon over there, and this asshole. Yeah, AT&T is pretty awful. That's what I was gonna say. I asked the guy, he's like telling me like, oh, your, you know, coupon or your reference code is such and such, such and such, and then A's and for some reason I thought it was necessary for him to like clarify like what word he said. I guess because I was just kind of out of it at the time. So I said A's and what, and he said apple. And then we had, like, the weirdest moment where both of us realized that I just asked him to repeat the word, which is the least important part of that sentence. What is PAX like? I've only been to PAX South, which is the smallest of the PAXs. And it was okay. I think you could probably see it all in one day. Though if you're going, go to the events if you're going several days. Like if you're coming from out of town. Go to all the little events that you want to, and then while you're waiting for whatever event you're waiting for, go and look around the showroom floor. Unless if the place is huge, in which case you may not need to. I don't know. See how big the place is. Yeah, you really don't have a lot of choices. My choices here in Texas, or at least where I live, are AT&T or Time Warner. And Time Warner is just... worse in every way. Like, it's not like a... It's the same price for worse service. And that's pretty hard to get with AT&T. Worse service. But it was so easy to get them to just give me better internet if I'm paying for it. But to get them to give me the internet that I'm paying for, now that's pretty hard. Google Fiber is moving into town, but it's not in a place where I can actually live. I can live in South Austin. If I suddenly become a millionaire, I could move down to South Austin or something and get it. But I don't want to pay a couple $1,000s a month for an apartment that's the size of a shoebox. Okay. This level is like, seriously like those kind of maps that you see kids make. Like, just awful enemy placement and design. It's just to fuck with you. It's not meant to be fun. It's just like, how many enemies can we spawn at once? It's awful, man. What the fuck were they thinking? I heard it wasn't made by, like, one of the original guys, and that guy, I guess, is probably the guy who, I think John Romero? I'm gonna get that wrong, and then everyone's gonna be mad at me. I can get through some blue doors now. That's good. Okay. What? So, yeah, that's a blue door there, and then there's a teleporter over there. I don't think there are any other blue doors, so that means that we need to go through here, and there's probably a monster and a teleporter, right? Just a teleporter. Okay, yellow key it is then. Then we leave. Do we come back to the same place we came in? Good. That's good. We have red key access now. I'm not sure why we needed blue key in order to get the red key. Like, that seems a little bit weird. But yeah, the other problem is, like, this place is not set up for Google Fiber or any sort of fiber optic internet. So that means that I basically just have to deal with whatever the fuck they give me. Wait, that was the yellow key, which means that I can go through the yellow doors. I need to go back this way. So, I don't know. I think it's a little bit messed up the way the internet structure is set up in America, but you pretty much have to just deal with it, because there's not, like, they just, I forget there's a name for it. It's not monopoly, because it's like something they've agreed to. I mean, I can just walk directly around the issue you've created, but, the mod changed the first-person look that you'd find in, like, old short school games like this. That's a Monopoly. It's like they work together in order to create a Monopoly. It's not like an old school Monopoly where it's like X, Y, or Z happens. Like, I don't know. Does that make sense? Or am I just rambling? Anyway. It's basically a Monopoly anyway. Oligarchy and monopoly, so oligopoly. I don't know how to pronounce that word, but there you go. It's still shit. It's sort of like Highlander, but with shitty internet, yeah. Oh, I thought this was gonna be a door and or like a teleporter, and I was all ready for that shit. Alright, well, shit. Where do I go now? To the middle? Or into those little pathways? This looks like pretty awful. But it looks like that's probably the correct answer. So this is just like a little extra area. You don't have to go here. A lot of this episode is just going through poison. It's fucking shit, man. Like, why did they decide that this was a good idea for a map? Like, when would this ever be fun? So it doesn't look like there's a way to get through there. I'm gonna try and not pick up the little things just because I don't want to use them up. And I'm gonna need them to figure out where the fuck I'm going for the next little bit. So. Is there a button or anything? Is there any point to being up here other than just being able to go back up? Alright, well I didn't mean to pick that up, but I guess we're gonna do that. What console am I playing this on? This is on the computer. So it allows you to have the free look, and it also allows all this extra blood spray. That's the main difference of, the original Doom, you just sort of, like, your y-axis didn't matter. As long as you were looking in their direction. Like, if an enemy was, like, on the screen there, this would be sufficient in order to kill him, because it would just, the bullet would just go up. It was weird. But, God damn it! So, it looks good. It's a good mod. A lot of people seem to dislike it just for the sake of it being a, it's like the most popular mod, and therefore it has, like, a kind of shitty community behind it. There was not up or down looking, but you didn't need it. It's worth playing the original Doom, but I like the modernization of this. They made it so that way... Really, right off the bat. Alright, now I can save. Fuck me, man. Don't care where I'm saving at this point. So... So this should be the last level of, oh, the, ADS, the aim down sights. Yeah, it's pretty much pointless. But they added it, so that way it's there. The spray in this game, as far as, like, where you aim, is so all over the goddamn place that you're probably not gonna get where you want to hit, so... I gotta say, like, these 2D sprites, like these and stuff, like, they used to scare the shit out of me as a kid. Like, I don't know what it was about just, like, sprites that turned to face you. It always scared the shit out of me. I'm gonna assume that the big bad is behind every single door. Okay, it doesn't look like that's the case just yet, so we're gonna back up and then just throw a grenade down the stairs. Where's my shotgun? There we go. Cause, like, look. I can do that, or I can just... It doesn't really change the ability to, like, shoot. You know? When I was a kid, it just felt more real. I don't know. It was weird as a kid. Duke Nukem and stuff like that. They're all games that I wasn't allowed to play. Cause, like, when did this game come out? Hold on. When did Doom, like the original Doom, come out? When did Doom 1 come out? Not Doom 2016. 1993. So in 1993, I was 5. So obviously I wasn't allowed to play this. I was allowed to play Alone in the Dark because my dad got a free copy of it because one of his friends worked on it. But I don't think he understood what the game was. Alone in the Dark was the series that inspired Silent Hill, for those of you that aren't aware. The later iterations, the more recent things, are fucking shit. Just so you know. Wasn't sure if that was gonna work or not. Okay, did I get all of them? Looks like it. I need to be using my shotgun more, because I have full ammo on it and no other gun. Alright, so I've got this yellow key situation, I've also got a red key situation, and these are probably doors. Okay, it is. Here's a red door. So... how much is it to get this game? It's free, actually, because it's abandonware now. So if you go to someplace like abandonwares.com or whatever, you can get it. Which is a good price for a game that's this well polished. You can get it on Steam or GOG still if you want to, support Bethesda for some reason. Not the original people who made the game, just a random company that picked it up later on. It's officially abandonware at this point. But Steam still sells it for some reason. I'm not sure why. Okay. There also wasn't down looking at all. You didn't need to. So it does screw up the perspective some. Holy fuck. I should probably save my good ammo. That's true, and that happens in a lot of countries, including America. That we convince everyone that we're the best nation, and then we just sort of ignore anything that proves otherwise. Okay, so we can get all of these things, probably. Though I'd imagine that I'd have to jump in order to do it. And I can just fall, but jumping wasn't in the original game. Quake might get rebooted or remade. Oh god, I hope it's not another, like... not actually Quake 1, but it's called Quake 1. I don't know about that. I don't know how he split apart like that. I wasn't shooting that much. High-powered gun, I guess. I wonder if I can get up. I bet I can. That looks like an area where I can get up, right? Let's mess around a bit, see if we can find some stuff. Maybe if we go this way. id Software made Doom. I forget what they used to be known as, but they're also the same company that made Quake and Commander Keen and a lot of good games. Did I need to shoot him while he was in the air? Probably not. But you know what? You gotta hedge your bets. I'm gonna save real quick because it's been a bit. And this one is so shit. Who's the head dev of, I don't remember his name. I want to call him John Romero's, but I think that might be the guy who did, Evil Dead. But I don't think that's right either. Honestly, don't know anything about anything. Like, what is this bullshit? Like, you have to deal with that. And there's gonna be another one here. Such bullshit. So what did I just achieve by doing that? John Romero did the art for the game. Okay, so I did get it right. I'm thinking of George Romero. Okay. I did okay. He made the zombie movies, so I am right, sort of. Okay. Excuse me. I'm glad I saved just there. I believe that's the bosses from the last two.
Get off, scum! Go fuck yourself! Go fuck yourself! Go fuck yourself! Fuck yourself! Go fuck yourself!
Is there gonna be another boss in there? No? Oh, Yol just hosted me. Thank you. Sorry, I was in the middle of, killing this thing. I believe that's the end of Brutal Doom, too. Well, welcome to my chat. I think we just beat the boss, though. It was a little bit too easy, so I have a feeling that I didn't. How are you doing, man? What map? This is, E4M8, I believe? I don't know if it goes up to 9 or if that's just the secret level. I think it's the secret level. But, I might have just cheesed the final boss. How do I get these things? Oh, they just come down if I press E on them. Well, I'm gonna go and get them just in case if there is another boss. You lost your voice? I heard that you were sick. People were worried about you. That fucking 90s tiling. Holy shit. The Spider Mastermind must have sent forth its legions of Hellspawn before your final confrontation with that terrible beast from hell. But you stepped forward and brought forth eternal damnation and suffering upon the horde as a true hero would in the face of something evil. Sorry, that was not the end of the sentence. Would you like to face, besides someone was going to pay for what happened to Daisy, your pet rabbit. But now, you see spread before you, your more potential pain, gibitude, and a nation of demons run amok among the cities. Next stop, hell on earth. So, that's where it ends. Yeah, the real horror of this game is the text and the jump scare-ish sort of enemies. But yeah, that's basically Brutal Doom. Totally fucked up reading the end of it because I'm a dyslexic piece of shit. Yeah, there was a random scene where the rabbit dies. It doesn't really tell you much. I don't know, dudes. I don't think I want to play Doom 2. What difficulty was that? Hell on Earth, I believe, or Hurt Me Plenty. I forget which. Like a medium difficulty. On all episodes except for the last one, it was a little bit not enough. Like, wasn't challenging enough. But on the last one, it was just like horrible enemy placement, awful bullshit. Just not a well put together level set. Anyway, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Then I guess we'll do Shopkeep. Shopkeep is the thing that people keep asking for me to stream, and it's pretty much everyone's favorite thing, which is cool with me because it's a good game. I like games where I get to ramble a bit. So, anyway, I have this nice BRB screen. It has lots of things on it. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, and I'll be right back. For those of you on After Hours, this is where the video ends. You guys know the drill by now, probably. Thank you for watching all of Brutal Doom, and I will see you in a moment. 90 seconds. I gotta pee. If the commercial actually will play. Did it? Showing commercial. There we go. Alright, see you guys in a minute. Hello. Welcome back. I think you guys just got back too. Good. So I'm gonna stop and start stream. This is pretty standard for me. Some of you guys are new because you just came over from the old stream. But I do it because I'm lazy and I don't want to have to like edit videos apart when it's different streams. Because people in After Hours just want to see one thing or the other. So we're gonna switch over to Shopkeep. And I'll see you guys in half a second. Stick around. Don't go anywhere.